I always meant to check out VeggieTales because I love fun, quirky children's animations. So, given my love of Christmas films, I thought VeggieTales, the toy that saved Christmas, was a pretty good place to start. And I have to say, having watched this one, I can really see the appeal. I'm not personally in a hurry to watch anymore, but definitely for the target audience, I can see things working out really well. This is a Christmas film released in 1996. I didn't realise it was quite that old. Directed by Chris Olsen, Phil Vischer, and Mike Nawrocki, and it's about a toy that saved Christmas. The vegetables are all really excited for Christmas, and there's this advert for this toy from this really evil toy company who wants children to go and whinge to their parents and demand this toy. And this toy is called Buzzsaw Louie. It has a buzzsaw in its hand. Go figure. And all of the children really want this toy. And the narrative is actually told as a narrative within a narrative, as this young child is being told this story of the town, Dinkletown, and how they lost the true meaning of Christmas. And they all think the true meaning of Christmas is about this toy. But this toy, which, has a life of its own, not quite Chucky-esque, but I was getting Chucky vibes to begin with. It's a living toy with a saw in its hand, but it's not scary. But this toy realizes that his destiny is not correct. He should not be in a world where Christmas is all about toys, about getting toys. And he decides to try and teach Dinkletown the true meaning of Christmas. And this narrative within a narrative is a great way to tell this story. And while this story is being told, it actually also included some religious tellings, which I hadn't expected. Me being spiritual, I loved that. I do feel like that was an interesting choice because it could, exclude some people, anybody watching it, or indeed parents of children who are watching it who aren't religious, who don't like the religious message, might not like it. But then at the same time, that's why Christmas exists. So for me, I think it's always a really important thing. But when you're creating something and you want it to have wide appeal, this story could have been told without the religious aspect. The true meaning of Christmas is about giving rather than getting. It's about presents, ENCE, rather than gifts. But personally, I like that decision. I like that aspect. It's a really well told story. It's definitely surprising. As a new viewer of VeggieTales, I have to say I love the fact the characters are vegetables. Some of the vegetables are easier to identify than others. I don't know if that says more about me and my relationship with vegetables or the animation. The animation is a little rough around the edges, especially for 1996. They could have, the quality could have been a bit sharper, but at the same time, it's endearing, it's charming, it's really delightful. Would it have been enough to make me eat my vegetables as a child? No, absolutely not. I was very stubborn, I hated vegetables, and I think that's mainly because the core vegetable I was given was carrots, and even now as an adult, I hate carrots. I love a lot of vegetables, but not carrots. But the point is, I feel like it could help to encourage some children to eat their vegetables. And then you have this lovely Christmas message thrown in there as well. I can really see the appeal with VeggieTales. It's not, there are a lot of children's animations that I watch and go, I want to watch more. I want to see more. It appeals to me as an adult. Not so much the case here. That's not to say I'll never watch any more VeggieTales, but I'm not in a hurry to do so. But absolutely, I can see the appeal for the target audience. I think it's delightful, really charming, and a lovely way to tell the story of the true meaning of Christmas.